Welcome back to Sports Sunday. As the world continues to come to terms with the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, sports around the world have been paying tribute to the longest reigning monarch, from rugby league to football to cricket and Formula One. Have been pausing for a moment's silence for taking to the field. Now, Morgan, the Wallabies, they've had a long connection with the Queen.
Yeah, they certainly have. It often had some royals in the dressing rooms afterwards, never the Queen. Prince William used to come in for a couple of beers sometimes, but being invited to Buckingham Palace or Windsor Castle was always special. In 1975, actually, it was when then Governor-General John Kerr had just sacked the Prime Minister, Gough Whitlam, and so the Wallabies were invited to Buckingham Palace for a bit of a PR thing. And from there was a great relationship. The two World Cups that the Wallabies have won, it was the Queen that presented the trophy to Nick Farr-Jones and John Eales. And then, in the early 2000s, being invited to meet her was pretty cool. But the interesting thing is how good she was at small talk, and I always felt sorry for the person that had to introduce everyone to her. Tubby, you would have done it with the cricketers, wouldn't you?
I did, actually. 1997, I took the Australian cricket team. We all went to Buckingham Palace because normally the Queen used to come to Lord's. I think it was day 3. I think she used to come and be introduced to the teams at Lord's during the England-Australia Test match. Well, she didn't do it in 97, but we went to Buckingham Palace. I had to introduce the side, and I was going down the side of Steve Waugh and Ian Healy, and I actually got to Brendan Julian. And all I could think of was his nickname, because you live on tour with this guy. All I could think of was BJ. So I've got Her Majesty standing next to me. I'm looking at Brendan Julian, and all I could think of is BJ. I'm thinking, this is not going to be appropriate if I say Your Majesty BJ. And I would have been a good 2 or 3 seconds, which to me felt like an eternity. And eventually I went, Brendan Julian.
And I
had to apologise to BJ afterwards, but my heart rate is about 180, I can tell you.
She's such a good sport. Drew Mitchell loves rolling out a story about drinking one of her drinks.
Yeah, well, it's a pretty stiff drink. I think it was a gin martini, so Drew's had a crack at it. He couldn't believe it was rocket fuel.
You need that to survive being a monarch.
Putting up with wallabies in your
Yeah, exactly,
palaces.
and sports stars, making small talk with people like you guys.